Hello, this is Ian, CEO at We Are for Wellness, for another provider chat, and we have the incredible and the amazing Elana. So, hello, Elana.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi, nice.
now you are one of our international providers. So, rather than me tell everybody about you and where you are, let's you do it. So, where are you based at this very moment?
Okay, I live in Johannesburg, South Africa. But the good thing is that what I offer can be done online with the person online on the screen. So it's fantastic. I can work anywhere in the
Yeah, so somebody can find you anywhere in the world. Okay.
world. They don't have to be in Johannesburg.
Yeah. So give us a bit of an idea then of your experiences and what is it that you do into the wellness world, please?
Okay, so I'm very passionate about holistic health and well-being. I've always been like that since I was a little girl. And what I do is I do two things. One of the things I do is I'm a body talk practitioner. So BodyTalk is an energetic healing modality that works on all levels of the system. So normally when people aren't well, that they've got symptoms, they will be checked physically. And if there's nothing physical, what do they do? Um, so with BodyTalk, I work on the body energetic with a whole lot of charts, and I access a yes and no response from the body as to where I need to go on the charts. And it accesses the emotional side of the person, the psychological, the subconscious, because often that's where all the problems arise from. Unprocessed emotions, old traumas, old experiences that the person hasn't processed properly. And so it causes like a stuckness of energy in the person. They obviously don't know, but then they come out with this one's got irritable bowel, this one's got a skin condition, this one's got angina, this one's got anxiety. But it all comes from things going on within the person. So that's the beauty of BodyTalk. I can access those things and I can release them, and it's very balancing on the body. And there's also we resynchronize parts of the body that aren't communicating with each other the way they should, to stress, life, and all the things. So it's incredible, and the person gets a lot of awareness about themselves and what's going on. And it's once you balance, whatever the symptom is or illness can actually heal because you're getting the body balanced again.
Oh, wonderful. Sounds very involved and I'm curious, how did you get involved with this? How did you just discover this?
Well, I know I've always known many holistic healing modalities, and I never wanted to study any of those. And then somebody told me about body talk, and I went to one session and I was absolutely hooked. I couldn't believe what they could access from my body, the info, etc. And I felt so light and I felt so peaceful. As I say, I felt like a lightness of being, and I just thought this is what I want. So yes, and it's amazing. You can do it from on newborns to the elderly, no matter what the condition is. And it's the wonderful journey of self-discovery. But more than that, it's incredible um, for anything, for pain, for skin conditions, for anxiety, for viruses, bacteria, for headache, for migraine. You know, yeah, but really a lot of
So,
people at a dead end with traditional, if they've tried and it's, they're on medicine or they're still not getting much relief, they will come and try body talk.
okay. So when somebody comes into We Are for Wellness and they're experiencing some of those health issues that you've referenced or talked about, and if they're searching keywords, okay, so they would eventually find themselves to you. If we had to pick out some of those keywords, Ilana, what would they be? What would be some of the words that would help somebody find their way to you?
This is the thing. So I suppose holistic health, holistic healing, balance, well-being, uh, and then any sort of pain, any of those things, because I work with all this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is it, the bit that you most enjoy about working with people in this way, Elana? What's the bit you most enjoy?
Well, for me, I just find it incredible how, a lot of the people I see, of course, I'm not a doctor, but they've been the normal traditional path, and they're still sitting with migraines, and for example, they're on medicine or pain or skin conditions, because a lot of the treatment from an ordinary doctor is symptomatic treatment, right? So you've got a rash, you'll get cream, cortisone cream or something. But the problem is that it's very band-aid, and the minute it stops, the problem's still there. Whereas I love what I do because it gets to the story behind the symptoms, and it deals with the root cause of what's causing the person's illness or pain or disease, which is really amazing. And then another thing I also do is I'm a mind-body coach, and my niche is I help people who have anxiety. Uh, so apparently the whole world's got anxiety, it seems, especially post-COVID. And so many people in the world are on medication for anxiety, which of course is a place, but they don't have the tools and techniques that empower them to help themselves in their situation. So I've had a lot of anxiety in my life, and I really wanted to help people because I know so much from my own experience and from a coach that helped me with the tools and techniques such as breathing and mindfulness and journaling. I mean, journaling is incredible how it can help people. And thoughts, looking at your thoughts, how you can change your thoughts, because your thoughts, mind body connection affects everything in your body. And we look at conditioning and belief systems, because all these things impact a person as to how they're going to feel. So what I love also about that, so this is obviously the coaching is talk based, and the body talk is body based, but I mean you can also do body talk by anxiety. But this really helps people, empower them to have the tools to help themselves, because medication is a very generic answer. It's not going to address that person's specific things. It might make them feel more relaxed, but the things that they actually internally struggle with, it's not going to help them. So that's where I can really.
Oh, look, wonderful. And I was going to kind of ask some questions based around what you just said, really. So I think to make it clear for someone, when someone contacts you, let's say for the latter that we've been talking about with the anxiety and the coaching, you would have a conversation with them to perhaps identify some of their points that they're referring to, and you tailor make something to help them through that process with the skills and the tools. Is that right?
Do a discovery call first, which is free, to see whether they gel with me, I gel with them, because I'm sure you know it's a very personal thing. Not everybody gets on with other, no matter what you're offering. So we see if there's a connection and we feel we can work, and then we take it from there. And see 3 sessions, 6 sessions, 9 sessions. It often just depends on how it, how it goes with the person. It's
Yeah.
difficult to know how many sessions in advance.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay. And out of interest, do you enjoy and get a lot of personal satisfaction working with people over a period of time, Alana? So you kind of see that journey, see the improvement.
Absolutely. It's just amazing what you can actually, with these kind of things, what you can help people with. And compared to how they came in, some are completely fine, some are a lot better. Just depends on what's supposed to be for them. But it's just, for me, helping someone to feel better, whether it's emotionally or whether it's physically, the most incredible thing. It just gives me the most wonderful thing in life. So now I've made a difference, a positive difference in someone's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wonderful. You have a lovely energy about you, actually. So when people can see this, it'll bring to life. It's so much more harder to write in description and in photographs, but when you talk to someone. But anyway, look, wonderful. So people, please do come into We Offer Wellness, find Alana, look up those key words, and if this is for you, this will connect with you. then come and connect and have this experience. So a lot.